Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti, and going a little early today, just getting set up. Reason for that is cats. So I got the first stray cat who I grabbed last night. Is at the vet right now, so I'm gonna go a little later and pick her up. And she'll be here a couple of days until she's, all healed up. So she's being fixed. Is that spayed or neutered? That's neutered, I guess. What do I know? I only have a million cats around me. And speaking of cats, last page of Wildcats. I didn't add a lot to the video description. I'll add that later. Just got a lot going on, as you can imagine. But down below is the sign up for the Wildcat Anthology Indiegogo. And that will be happening. Oh, I forget the day, but go sign up. As I try to get my quill to work. Yeah, so I grabbed Meow Meow, which, as far as I know, is the only female stray cat in my immediate neighborhood. I say neighborhood because cats travel more than a block. And I was trying to get the black cat, but I'm going to need a trap to get the black cat. Because I ran around my apartment like 6 or 10 times trying to capture that cat, but to no avail. But it's better that I got Meow Meow. If you go to the fundraiser page on Facebook, there's a picture of her hanging out in my place. And she kept me up half the night. So definitely need to catch up on sleep at some point. Allison's not with us today. Right now, she's having lunch with her mom. But should be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll go in a little later. We'll be starting at 5. Peter Wellmerink will be joining us, talking about his project, which is on Kickstarter right now. And hopefully Timothy Fling will be joining us as well to talk about his project. So it'll be another 2 for Tuesday with both of those guys. So that should be fun. Really good guys, really good projects. Something to check out. I want to show you something else. I'll get to it in a minute. But yeah, this is the last page of my anthology story. Written by Lucifer Storm, penciled by Abel Parsons, my inks, and Allison is doing the gray tones and the lettering. And somebody just messaged me. Hold on. Who is it now? Oh. Oh, Jesus. I just got the report. Meow Meow is a boy. Oh boy. Well, well, the name still works. That's that's funny. I don't know why I thought. Well, Meow Meow is is a fuzzy Bengal, maybe. Uh, really fuzzy, really furry. um, so that's why I had no clue as to that. But let me show you really quick. This is one of the covers I'm working on for. This is for American Alchemist, which I believe is going to be split up into two books. So I'm not exactly sure what's going in book one or book two or what have you. After this cover, to which I'll get this done by tomorrow probably. I got one final cover, which is this one. This one's insane. This one will take a while. This is crazy, crazy cool. Should be a lot of fun. Is this? I gotta find out who the artist on this one is. But this is gorgeous. See, this one's taking me a little longer. This is when my blue is still working, and I printed a little light. I just started and went ahead and started on it, but really to see the detail as I work, I gotta pull it up on the PC. But yeah, I got these two covers. Then, of course, for anybody who remembered, I got this, the Bob Boone cover project, which is Gary picked out this one out of my three sort of designs. And I did this. I'm not super happy with it, and I'm probably gonna completely trash this one and start over because I gotta really position it correctly. His arms are too stubby. There's a certain effect I'm trying to go for. I'm going to have to map out exactly how to position it on the paper. I don't do light boxing or any of that jazz, so I'm going to have to learn. And yeah, it's cruelly penciled. Let's see what news I get. Anything you know? L6. Not sure what that means. Oh, the drama of the cats. Yeah, so previously my foster cats were fixed. And I know this is thrilling for most people, but I'm going through a lot of cat stuff lately. So Rana and Crash were fixed last week, and they are definitely finally getting back to normal, finally being more themselves. And those two are girls. Those two are definitely girls. Well, the good news is that if Meow Meow is a boy, then Meow Meow won't have to hang out here too long. Mostly just till the drugs wear off, which really really puts those cats out. Um, so that would be good. So it won't tie me up too long. But I got a lot to accomplish this week. I'll get this page done. I'll get at least one of those other covers done for the American Alchemist, and then I'll see about really working on Gary's cover so that I can get that done and out to him. And I got bills to cover and paperwork to do and all kinds of fun stuff. I need to get a new state ID because I realized, hey, my old one's out of date. Not that I need it for a lot, but it's always good to have an updated ID. So it goes. But yeah, because Meow Meow is a stray, I'll say um, not used to being held prisoner inside. So seemed like every hour on the hour he would start meowing, wake me up. But he did actually pretty good. So along with Meow Meow, a cat I used to have here, Simba, which, long story short, Simba is one of a batch of cats that was dropped off to us from Lisa's wonderful cousins. Because they thought they were moving out of town. Well, one of them did. Anyway, long story. He's getting fixed today, and that's very, very good because he got his girlfriend pregnant again, and she's probably going to have babies this week. I would think she's pretty big, ready to pop, as they say. Oh man, it's just been one crazy event after another. Such is the life of a comic book maker of sorts. Oh, so news on the graphic novel, which I'll probably get more into next week on, which is Designated. Mark Torres wrote and created it. Penciled by Jade Smith, My Inks, to be published by Apex Comics Group. Gonna see if Amanda will do a cover. Since they're going to publish it as a graphic novel, I'm not sure if they're going to go with one cover or multiple covers. I think they pretty much did on their campaigns like alternate covers. So I'll look into more than just Amanda for possibly doing a cover for it. Does that mean I get the ink Mendergana? Probably not, but that would be cool. You know, I need to just focus on the pages themselves and get that done. But yeah, as soon as my my life calms down a little bit, I'll make a full list of where you can find books that I have worked on. You know, because Smokes of here we go. Smokes of Fox is still going. What is it? Ballad of Celestials is still going. Oh, okay. Okay, so Timothy and Peter are down for tomorrow. That will be at 5 on. Probably go a little over an hour. Ding, ding, ding. That's good news. Oh, I have on my community page on my YouTube channel. If after you watch the video, go there and take part in a poll. It's not a very elaborate poll, but I kind of just asked, you know, what kind of videos you like. So please let me know. Videos like this, or videos with guests, or how-tos, or I think I put other. If you have any suggestions of what you want to see here, I promise you I will be getting a lot more organized upcoming. It's just, you know, life has been throwing me way too many curveballs. Which is why, like, you know, handling the strays in my neighborhood has become somewhat of a personal crusade. Because they just got out of hand. You know, once I have handled Meow Meow, which I call him, not her, him. Um, I'll be focusing some of my attention on getting my foster kids to their new homes out in Boston, um, which involves me signing up to some groups, giving them information, figuring out, um, you know, the sort of logistics of travel that they'll be going through to get from Kentucky to Boston, which I never dealt with, so that should be interesting and probably painful. I hate paperwork of any kind, but it needs to be done since you know there's nobody going directly from here to there. There'll probably be a couple of people taking on this task. Uh, but I know that the cats will be happy in their new forever homes once we accomplish all that. Do, 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 do. Oh, on the cover, I put the last page, which I finished, which was page 8. But also, and I'm not sure if it's going to be part of the campaign. I think it is. It's a trading card that Brian Smallwood created for Wildcat. At least that's the front half. It looks pretty cool. I'm sure there'll be a lot of little extras and whatnot involved. I actually just saw his Brian's page, Gray Tone by Robert Johnson. And Robert Johnson does some pretty kick-ass gray tones. I told Allison's for our story, to keep it somewhat simple. Let the let the art speak for itself. Not to go heavy with the gray tones. But Robert, has done a number of black and white books and has gone heavy with his gray tones. But it looks really neat. It looks really neat. So I look forward to seeing all the other stories involved in the anthology. And, I'll definitely make sure I'll get a copy of the book myself. I'd like to have at least, well, way back when I lived in New York, I had a copy of everything I worked on back in the day, back in 2006. But then when I moved from New York to Kentucky, I gave everything away because I was traveling by bus and there's no way I can carry it all. But now, as I get into doing my own work, but also like really much more proud of a lot of some new things I'm working on. I'll make sure to have copies of it. If you didn't already know, the plan is that I'll be at Heroes Comic Con with my buddy Randy Bishop. Uh, and he's cranking away at penciling pages for issue 7, which I'll be inking. I got so much going on. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But it's all good. You know, I get through this year, which is going to be a slight miracle. I'll be much more focused on a lot of my own books. It's going to be so, so good. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, man, since Meow Meow kept me up half the night, I definitely got to make sure to sleep good tonight. These cats, man, these cats. I'll probably be back to normal, hopefully by next month. You know, we'll get Rana and Crash on their way, and I will only have 3 cats in here, and I'll be able to get a lot more work done and have a much more normal life. I'll still be putting in some time in getting the other strays fixed. And if possible, you know, a home for, I don't know, like Pudgy seems like a, you know, he would thrive in as a house cat. Although he's not used to being inside, so that would be a little bit of a change for him. But he's always so happy to see me. And I saw one of my neighbors feeding him. Budgie. Budgie's so awesome. And Meow Meow, you know, now that Meow Meow will be fixed, he might also thrive. You know, if you're watching this, either live or afterwards, please give the video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Become a Patreon if you haven't. You know, one of the things I'll definitely be putting more time into is fulfilling my dream of making Patreon exactly what I want it to be, which is to have a project running there that you know, I'll be able to finally say, hey, you know, if you're supporting me on Patreon, then you're getting a glimpse at this project first. So I look forward to the day where I fulfill that dream. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I keep seeing people pop in and out. I know that, like, you know, 4 o'clock is more my normal time, so people aren't used to seeing me here at lunchtime. And I've been a little more sporadic as far as my streaming here. So as soon as we get more into a rhythm again, our audience will hopefully come back. I see, like, randomly, like, the views aren't what are not as high as they were. And really, like, I would love to see the views hitting 100 per video. It seems like useless to do a stream, put all this work in, and it's only getting 20 or 30 views. But I love everybody who shows up and comments and likes and so and so. Oh, one of the things I want to mention, there's a YouTube channel called Art and Stuff. I think it's like AR. It's spelled funny. I forget exactly. It's Joe and Sean Art and Stuff. Joe Sontag, Sean, forgive me, I forget his last name. Both comic creators. And I'll be on their show Wednesday night next week, so March 30th. And that will be 10 p.m. And I'm really looking forward to that. Like, Sean's a very cool creator. But like, man, Joe, love his work, and I'm sure we have a lot to talk about as far as art and our inspirations and styles and whatnot. He's got a book coming up, very reminiscent of like a 90s comic, Reaper Destroyer. And he's got the sign up for that. If you know Michael Bancroft at all, I just signed up for his new book. He does the Lucent, and there's a new book in that series. I think he's got an artist for that. I think he's going to be illustrating that one. But that's like another one of those books I want to make sure to get my hands on. And I hope with this new book that he'll offer up the first book as well. Essentially, I got to make a lot more money so I can buy more books. It's like everybody else's creation feeds my own. It's definitely getting inspired to do better and better work myself. Once I've essentially cleaned up my schedule this year by digging through all this work going on, next year I'm going to spend a lot of time just training, working on my art, working on my writing, working on sort of the story layout, outline, the story outline for retro, ongoing, I'll probably plot out the next couple of issues and really get the rhythm going. Issue 2 is going to be fun though, and I'll be doing writing, penciling, inking, coloring. Oh God, it's going to be so crazy. So crazy. But I so look forward to it and really want to challenge myself to do a really good job. You know, Rich Fuchsia, who penciled the first issue, laid the groundwork. He's gone on to painting and more illustration work and whatnot. But I'm so thankful for his efforts, and yeah, he's really laid down sort of the look of the book that I want. But I work differently than Rich, but I do want it to have that sort of classic look to a certain extent. It only makes sense with the character being called retro. By the way, I've been talking all this time. I know last time I streamed, and this happens a lot, but last time I streamed with others, um, I know there was a problem them hearing me. I might go back myself and listen to his videos, make sure that I could hear myself throughout the video. But when I do a stream with more than one or two other people, usually my internet, my computer, a combination thereof, has a problem with that. And there was a real problem because I kept getting kicked off. Like right now, I can't tell if there's any problems because I'm not seeing anything bad on my side. Sometimes I get like bars start showing up like on your phone. That's usually a bad sign. Sometimes it'll say the sound went off or whatever, and that's not showing up at the moment. And the extreme case is when I get kicked off. It's like, man, screw this. But once I get a few books out and work done under my belt and better money coming in, I'm going to invest in a better PC. This one currently I can't even update to Windows 11. Not that I'm looking forward to that. As I as I get older, it's less and less like change. But I think that was always a part of me. I like things to stay the same, but that's where people and businesses can get in trouble when they can't adjust to change. So, well, for most of my career, I haven't penciled, I haven't written, and I haven't colored. So I'm trying to adapt. not trying to adapt. I've always wanted to do all that. But now to a certain extent, I feel ready to at least dive in. I know, like I said before, I want to really work on my skills. And now we have people talking. Okay. Hey, Greg. Hey, Pops. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? I'm a little early today. Then we'll be later tomorrow night. But I have guests coming on tomorrow night. Allison will be here. Peter Wellmarink will be here. Timothy Fling will be here. It'll be a whole crowd. Today I'm just chit-chatting to myself, it seems. Which is fine. If you go back and watch earlier in the video, I showed off a whole bunch of stuff. I'm probably not going an hour today because I do have to work on a cover. I do have to pick up a cat from the vet. So at some point I got to catch up on sleep because I don't know. I got a couple hours of sleep last night. And I am starving. So I probably won't be here that long. I have 3 lunch parties this week. Oh goodness. And CromCon, big week. Awesome. Do you know what the projects are offhand? You can sort of promote it here right now. If you do. I'm not sure if I know of any new projects going live this week. Offhand. I was kind of just mentioning before that I got to start making a list of projects I sort of got work with myself, so that I could always promote everything. Got to do a better job at promotion. Promoting things I'm attached to. It's like what all creators should do is just continuously promote. But yeah, this is the last page of Wildcat Anthology story. The Wildcat Anthology sign up is down in the video description box. I'll add more information there when I get a chance. I have for those that may have missed it, I have updated sort of the information I put down below. I deleted most of my comic pages on Facebook because I really don't think they've been working. Like Facebook changed the way they do comic book pages, and like every time you wanted to go to one, you had to switch over, and it became harder to share things to comic pages or share from. And I was like, screw this, it's like I'm done. I still have my studio page, which is, I created a long time ago. And as it is, or has been, I haven't really posted to that one a lot. But now without the other comic pages around, it'll be easier and it'll be more focused anyway. Seems like the guys have left anyway, so I'm just talking to myself again. But yeah, part of that is I'm fine tuning what and how I'll be promoting things. I think it wasn't too long ago where like I had my now what was it 11 years 13 years on uh, Twitter. I have something like 21,000 posts on Twitter, which I can't even wrap my brain around. And I know I've been on Facebook longer, but definitely like Facebook has changed much more than Twitter has over the years. And somehow I think I've posted more on Facebook throughout the years. And it's always been like, it's definitely I've connected with old friends and from school and like my summer gang back in the day when I was young and used to go upstate every summer. My summer friends, my New York friends. But it's mostly always been business for me to get the word out on what I got going on. And as I shift more into working on my own projects, it'll definitely be a lot more exciting. Yeah, so I'll just go a couple more minutes. So less than an hour, but more than a half hour. Get something more to eat. Take a walk over to the store. Need to get some stuff for the house. And like I mentioned, pick up my boy, Meow Meow. Since all this time I thought he was a girl. It's just his pretty hair. That's what threw me off. But that's cool. At least one of the strays will be fixed. And he won't have to stay in my place too long for recovery. Mostly until the drugs wear off. That's about a day and a half. Make sure he's back on his feet. And there's been times when he was here every day, but he's not like Budgie. Budgie's been here every day lately. Although he too disappeared for a little while. Yeah, I'll definitely finish this soon. Oh, hey, Landon. Hey, Peter Man, how are things? How's life? Comics, cats, etc. There's a lot of cats in my life. A lot of cat stories, uh, including wildcat. Uh, things are good. Things are crazy, but good. I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna go for today. We'll be here tomorrow. Me, Allison, Peter, and Timothy. Talking about Peter and Timothy's crowdfunders, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be showing off a lot of stuff and getting into where they are. I think Peter's ends Friday or soon. So check us out then. We'll be starting at 5, probably going a little longer than an hour. Till then, keep making comics, keep making art, and have a very productive